What's going on? It's been a minute since I put a video up, but I've got one for you today. This is the Montana Knife Company Mini Stone Goat. Now, I love this knife way more than I thought I was going to, because I've put a review up on this. This is the Speed Goat. Great knife, real slicey, good for the kitchen. It's a great knife, but it kind of seems a little bit long. Like, it's not like problematic, it just is what it is. This knife is just kind of for what it's for. But for me, I like to be able to kind of reach up whenever I'm skinning and get my finger on the tip. So whenever, like, I made it, make this knife and I can get my finger up on the tip, I designed it to where that worked out about right. So I'm a big fan of being able to do that, to get my finger up there, and you can't quite do it with this. But the Speed Goat, great knife. I love having this thing just laying around in the kitchen at my house whenever I'm not using it in the field. I also loved it in the field. But the Stone Goat, the Mini Stone Goat, is really an incredible little knife. You can get your finger out to the tip, so if you're doing those diaphragm cuts, if you ever gut a deer, which I don't normally gut my deer, but if I do, I like to be able to put my finger on the tip. I know I've said that 1,000 times, but to me, that's a big one. So, yeah, really good little knife. You would have no issue going through a whitetail with that, like getting it all skinned up, cleaned. I don't think you would have to sharpen that for a whitetail. Now, I haven't used this on a whitetail, but I'm like 100% confident you'd be able to get through a whitetail with the Mini Stone Goat. The sheath, now, I think the owner, of Montana Knife Company said they make each individual sheath for each specific knife. Now, granted, they're all cookie cutter knives. They're about the same, but if there is any little differences or whatever, it just works out. Like, I mean, they make the sheath for the knife over there. Really cool. The only complaint I've got, and it's not a big one, is why did they put the clip on this side? That doesn't really make sense to me. It seems like if you're going to carry that as an everyday carry, which this knife actually lends itself really well to being an everyday carry knife, why not put the clip on this side? For example, that is how I made mine. Now, who am I to argue with Montana Knife Company? I'm absolutely nobody. But your pocket is either going to sit like flat or at an angle like this, and then your clip is at the corner of your pocket like this. And to me, that just makes more sense. Take a knife out, put it back, whatever. Now, with this one, it's just the opposite. It sits over here. But I will say, it is still pretty comfortable. It does stick out quite a ways. I mean, you're noticeably carrying a fixed blade if you are going to everyday carry this. There's also a variety of different ways that you could carry it, but I mean, that's just how it comes. So you can kind of, yank it out. But the blade shape, really, really cool. It's kind of nice having this length right here is almost like flat on a cutting board. And I really like that. So all in all, the Montana Knife Company Speed Goat, great little knife. I would highly recommend it.